So there are a lot of people working from home at the moment, trying to stay away from other people, which is great. It also means that there are a lot of people doing online meetings. A lot of people are using Zoom for conference calls and things like that. I thought it might be fun to come and give a few little tips on how on the things that I usually do when I have an online meeting, just to make sure that it looks as good as possible. So this is the same for my photo shoots as well. The aim isn't to look perfect, whatever that means. The aim is to just look like you and to create the right environment that suits you and suits your brand. There's no point being really consistent and delivering quality content online and then having an online meeting with the client in really bad lighting and just giving a totally different impression. So the aim should be to, be as personal as you want to be as casual as you want to be, but just, keep your brand and the quality consistent. So what I usually think about first is the light, always. My lounge room where I am at the moment has really nice light, so we've got really big windows, which makes it a lot easier. So I always just naturally move my computer as close as I can to the window. If the light is in front of me, it's a lot softer, it's a lot nicer. So that's usually how I usually place myself in front of the window. I turn off all of the ceiling lights because basically what happens is the light comes in from above my head. I usually get these like really big shadows around my eyes, which is not that flattering. And it also gives a really crazy color cast. So it means, sometimes your videos might be really yellow or really weird colors. So window light is a lot nicer if you can get it. So turn off all the lights if you can. Another thing you need to think about is that the more light you have, the crisper your video is going to be. So basically what happens is if you're in a dark room, the camera needs to work really hard to try to get as much light as it can onto the sensor. And if you're sitting in a dark room, the sensor needs to work really hard, and it means that the picture is really grainy. So if you have more light, it means a sharper, brighter, and crisper video quality. Think about the angle of your camera as well. One thing you can think about is if you're using a laptop like I am, pop it up on a few books so that the camera is kind of in line with your eyes. If it's too low, that means a whole lot of double chins and it's not really that flattering if you're shooting from below. If you're shooting from up high, it also makes you feel a little bit, or makes you look a little bit small, and it doesn't really give the right impression. So just keep it at a neutral sort of height so that it's basically in line with your eyes. If you're sitting on the couch having your meeting, I'm a big fan of like curling up with a cup of tea on the couch and being totally casual. But keep in mind that whatever is closest to the camera is going to look the biggest. So if you have your camera down below, kind of at knee height, shooting up at you, your hips and your stomach and your chin are going to look the biggest, and your eyes are going to look the smallest. I don't know about you, but it's not really a good look on me. So, something to think about. You can think about distractions in the background. So look at what's behind you, and if it's something that is going to draw attention away from you, or if it's something that just doesn't suit your brand or give the right impression, just move it or move yourself if you can. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. So if you have any questions about anything, let me know, and good luck. I hope you have fun, and I hope the tips helped. Bye.